This is the first of a series of short videos showing how to do the geometric construction exercise in AEDD 105, CAD graphics. We're going to use traditional construction techniques for this, using AutoCAD to implement them. The reason for that is that there are times in AutoCAD when creating geometry is simply not possible without using traditional construction techniques, by which I mean the kinds of things people once did with a compass in their hand. So let's start by copying. First, let's start by putting a construction line, a construction layer in the drawing. So if I start with a construction layer, in this case it's going to be red, and I'll also have an object layer so that my lines that are thick will be object lines. So I'm going to start with number 1, divide a random length line with a random angle into equal segments. So if I just bring that over here like so, I'm ready to start. The way you would do this on a sheet of paper is you draw a line that is easy to divide into the number of segments you want. In this case we want 7 segments. So if I drew a line that was 3.5 inches long, for instance, or that was 7 inches long, if it would work, and then divided that up using a scale, it would make it easy to divide up, and then I could transfer that. What I'm going to do instead is to bring this over and draw a series of segments that are 1 inch in length. So there's the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So what I have is an individual series of line segments here, each of which is 1 unit long. They add up to 7. That's easy to divide by 7. I'll create a triangle by drawing a line from the end of my construction line to the end of the object line. And now I'm going to use the offset command with the through option to say, let's offset this line through the endpoint of this one, the endpoint of that one. You notice I've got a running object snap set for endpoint, so I can just go and select each line and then select the endpoint. They don't quite meet up. We'll use the extend command, and I'll just extend each of these lines up to the original object line. What I now have is a construction line easily divided into 7 parts. Create a triangle, and then those parallel lines will transfer that division from this construction line up to that original line. Again, draw that line at a random length at a random angle. If I use the distance command and check to see how long each of these segments is, 0.6838 in this particular case, 0.6838, and you can see that they're exactly the same length.